Welcome. My name is Newman García, and I'll be guiding you through this reading. Just have some clear quartz here, my grandma Joanne, clearing the field to ensure that we receive only divine love and light. I instantly feel fun whenever I pick up the clear quartz. She was very fun, so that is the energy that I'm already feeling. Let's begin with a deep breath. Inhale through your spine from the bottom of your tailbone, climbing up to the crown of your head. Hold it. Exhale slowly. Just allow the energy to calm, for that is your preferred state of being if you are on this channel. Fun can be calm. It doesn't have to be jumping off the walls. You can have fun cleaning the windows. I just did that this morning. You are entitled to define fun. And I have a feeling that you have really redefined how your life has been functioning, what is fun to you. Fun might be to you getting a full night of rest, having a leisurely morning, moving slowly, feeling everything. Maybe in the past it was party, hangovers, the perceived fun. And you're past that. You can still party without the hangover, right? That's resonant for someone. Interesting start to this reading. Let's pull some oracle cards. Rise up. We had this in the last reading. Interesting. That's what you've done. You've risen from the ashes of the death of the version of you that thought fun had to be this wild, exciting, blockbuster-worthy event. And you realize that fun can be very simple. It can be caring for your home, caring for your plants, going on a slow walk with your pup, taking care of your body. It doesn't have to look a certain way. It just needs to feel good for you. That's what fun is. And fun comes from being free to express yourself how you want without trying to perform. Ooh, that's coming through really strong. Fun might have been performance for you before. You put on a show. How many drinks can I have? How much attention can I pull? What am I holding up the energy high? Now you realize I'm just gonna chill because that's fun to me. It's fun to feel healthy, and nothing is more fun than that. And I don't care if it looks relaxed and at ease and not fun to those who perceive that they must be bouncing off the walls all the time. No judgment. I'm just past that phase. That's you. You're past that phase. You're into the phase of simplicity. Fun is freedom. Freedom is fun. And you get to define that. It's all on you. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This card is symbolizing that truth. You always had the freedom to choose your version of fun. And you have risen up from the ashes to say, I burned the version of me that performed, and I have risen as the version of me that embodies. Wow. Anytime I say I'm speaking for you. It's a way to implant these thought forms of source resonance into your consciousness and field with an easier sense of continuity is not the word, cohesion maybe, just so you're aware. Because I am you and you are me and we are we. The Hierophant, the teacher of embodying fun through satisfaction in simplicity. Ooh, what a great statement. You are the teacher of embodying fun through satisfaction of simplicity. You take pleasure in cleaning now. I mean, who are you? That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the energy field that I'm receiving is nothing is a chore. You enjoy everything that you do. You have fun from the moment you awake to the moment you sleep, and you even have a lot of fun in your dreams. I know that I do. Some of you are dreaming a lot more lately because your consciousness has awakened to realizing that this is your dream. There's no difference when you dream and when you're asleep and this here. It's just where is your consciousness focused in the moment in our perceived time, which is also non-existent in other dimensions, and you are a multi-dimensional being. Whoa, did not know this was coming through. You're 6 minutes in. I think sometimes I feel that these transmissions start slow in order to weed out those who these root messages aren't for. Interesting. 9 of discs. And this is what is leading you to all of your physical manifestations, is recognizing your multidimensionality and expressing it uninhibited in whatever way that means to you. Maybe you're an artist painting. I say that a lot because I have a painting that by this artist Ezra Siegel that called to me very early on in my journey. I had full body chills. If you're new to this channel, I get those whenever it's source resonance. And it was the first time I ever spent some money on a painting. And this is relevant because he clearly was expressing source intelligence through his painting. You can feel it. And that's your role as the Hierophant. You're the teacher of letting go of your perception of what fun looks like and embodying your truth of existence is fun. And you have found fun in the satisfaction of simplicity because your health is the number one thing, which leads you to all physical manifestations. Discs are pentacles in other decks. They represent material manifestation, but also health. So that's really what I'm getting through here is 9 of discs, health. You no longer sacrifice health for the illusory fun that you used to perform in. You now honor your own calling of, I will only do what feels good to my body, and that's fun to me. And it might not look fun to someone else, but you don't care. 7 of Swords, futility. Interesting. Seven of Swords it's like almost an avoidance card is what I'm getting from this. Of avoiding sharing your truth, the Hierophant. That's what I'm receiving. Avoiding sharing this knowing that you have entered into this new way of being, this rising from the ashes into the phoenix. Let me pull another card for clarity. I need another card, Spirit. Interesting. 10 of discs, wealth. Yeah, so when you let go of this, the 7 of swords is almost like playing games. Like, oh, I'll just avoid this conversation or these thoughts or whatever and hope that it disappears. That's not how it works. This isn't gonna lead you to your 10 of discs. You've got to be honest and share your expression as the Hierophant, this teacher, this knowing. That's what I'm really receiving from this. Interesting reading. I've never had a reading like this before. Let's pull an oracle card. Balance. Had this in the last reading too. I shuffled these well. you're in balance. What else can I say? You have found out that fun can be embodied in each present moment under all conditions of what you're doing. It could be cleaning the windows and having fun. And that creates balance within your physical vessel because you're not doing any activities. You're not doing anything from a place of dis-ease. You are finding pleasure in everything that you're doing, ease in everything that you're doing. And if there is something that you perceive needs to be done, so we'll use cleaning. That seems to be the name of this this message. If you're someone who hasn't really loved doing that in the past, then you have learned how to train yourself to be within the frequency of enjoying it to where your physical body feels wonderful as you do it, and that then has become fun for you. Ooh, what an interesting reading. It's very practical. I guess, that's what leads you to this 10 of discs and 9 of discs, this material, practical expression of your truth that what's most fun to you is whatever feels best to you, and you know how to pull everything that you do into a feeling good place. Interesting. Knowledge. That is true knowledge. One of my favorite teachers, Bashar, maybe that's relevant to you. I remember someone asking him about feelings and conditions. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember him saying, "Why do you care about the conditions?" And the person asking goes, "Oh, I understand now." Because understanding that your frequency is all that matters, that it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be cleaning the toilet, or you could be flying 40,000 feet in the air on a private jet, popping open a bottle of champagne. It doesn't matter. You can embody the exact same essence, the same frequency, the same emotional feeling of both. You could be the person, my recycling is being taken. He could be in ecstasy as he drives that truck. And in fact, when I look at them, they're having a lot of fun. They are. I think they like the big machine and the effort. You're here to embody whatever feeling you prefer, and what you do, the conditions that surround you, they're vastly irrelevant, and that is true knowledge. Interesting. Heritage. I'm immediately getting from this that what was once done before is to be done again within our perception of our timeline, meaning we had a lot of things right. Our ancestors had a lot of things right. Obviously, we wouldn't have made it this far otherwise. Of taking things slow, doing things without rushing, manually doing things. We're in a time and space, and at the time of this reading, it's timeless, but that technology is rapidly improving as our consciousness awakens. And more tasks are being outsourced to technology, which is fine. Everything is beautiful and balanced. And there's a desire that has swept across the consciousness of wanting more analog things, wanting to physically get your hands in the mud, wanting to really do the actual activity instead of have something else do it for you, wanting to take the time to calibrate the espresso and stuff instead of having a machine that does it for you. My husband is an expert on all of this. And that's really what I'm receiving from this card, is you've realized there's fun in simplicity, in the satisfaction of simplicity. And you are rising up with that knowledge to spread that truth as the teacher. which will lead you to all of your material wealth, gain, and health, which is wealth. You're in balance. Let's pull one more oracle card. Pretty short reading. You found this truth in stillness. Because a lot of things I want to drop with this card. One, how you do something is how you do everything. This is a big lesson for me that I have learned over the years. If you're rushing through it, you're going to rush through your life. If you're dragging your feet through it, you're going to drag your feet through life. It's all about finding balance. And if you can enjoy and have ecstasy cleaning the toilet as if you're flying 40,000 feet in the air on a private jet, popping open a bottle of champagne, if those two experiences can manifest in your perception as the same feeling, then you are unstoppable. Because then the conditions really do become irrelevant, and you have found this knowledge through the stillness of your mind, the quieting of the noise of society, of whatever may be in your mind that was causing you to rush or drag your feet. You have found the balance of being present. Nothing is ever still. Even when you're still, there's movement. And so what I'm really getting from this is you have redefined how to be human on planet Earth in an age of technological advancement unlike any other. And you have realized that going back to how our ancestors did things, getting our hands in the dirt, molding the clay, enjoying the physicality of existence is the true answer, and that is being the phoenix that's flying. One more card to close this out. That's the vision that we have, that we share, that this collective shares. Harmony on this planet of ease, of realizing that everything is fun. And that when we let go of chasing these highs and embody the truth of the now being satisfying, the simplicity, satisfaction in simplicity, the satisfaction of simplicity. My words are jumbled this reading. That's the vision. Going back to our roots, realizing we chose to be human on planet Earth so that we could be human on planet Earth. You're watching this on a screen, and I appreciate your time, and you came here to move your body through space. Go check out Newman Flows if you haven't. You came here to be outside. You came here to experience the sun on your skin. You came here to feel the ground beneath your feet. You came here to create with your hands. That's the message I have. You have redefined fun for yourself in knowing that your health is the most important. That was a clear message. And now you are going back to the satisfaction of simplicity in your life. You have cut out all of the noise. And you are going back to feeling everything because you realize that's why you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Comment below with An owl. Balance. Wisdom. Knowing. If you made it this far. And if you'd like a private reading, newmanflows.com. Link is in my description. Until next time. Namaste.